Yo, what up? It's your boy Lupus taking over Jonno Plays Clash of Clans to bring you some more information on X-Men Battle of the Atom. Alright, so as we discussed previously, we had done our basic menu screens and we mentioned that there may be some advanced content for you users who are interested to know some advanced techniques about this game. So here we're going into our lab screen. We got up on the top, we got our Transfusion tab and our Evolution tab. So what we want to do is we want to evolve some of the weaker cards we got. We're going to go to the Evolution tab. We're going to click this portrait, which is going to allow us to choose from our roster. And as you can see, I've got some duplicates here. So let's take this version of Pixie, Sprite actually, and we'll go ahead and evolve her. And we're going to turn her into the uncommon version of the same card.
And let me just mention, the only reason that he can do that is because he has two of the same card. Evolution is combining the same card and upgrading them to the next level. So common goes to uncommon, uncommon goes to rare, etc.
Right. So here we go. I took one of those cards, turned it into an uncommon. There is a limit to the amount of times you can evolve. So if you see down here on this bottom, there's like bulbs, and those two bulbs have been lit up, which means she's reached her final version. So I will not be able to evolve this card any further, unfortunately. But actually, not so unfortunately, I don't really care about this card because I'm just going to use it to level up one of my higher level cards. So as you can see, I've got another version of this card, which you'll find a lot because as you begin going through the missions, they'll give you some of the same cards over and over again. The game kind of even jokes about it a little bit and says, oh man, this card again. So here you go. Now you've got a couple versions of that card. Let's see if there's any more evolutions we can do. Yeah, we got some Shark Girl up here. I'm going to evolve her too. Not only does this help in leveling up your cards, but it also helps in freeing up space for your roster so you can have more space. So we're going to go ahead and skip a little bit here because we're just running out of time. We're going to go to the Transfusion tab now. I'm going to show you a little bit about what I've been working on. Alright, so we're going to go to the Transfusion tab now, and here we're going to use some of the cards that we just upgraded to make one of our other cards stronger. So I'm going to go with No Girl because I think she's a pretty entertaining card. She's basically, for those of you who know, she's basically just a brain without a body that had basically been disembodied through some sort of story.
And before we get too far, I just want to say she is a level 4 out of 30, so you can see where my finger is. Basically that means that she has a long way to go, so you can throw a lot of cards on her, whereas if you were at level 29, you wouldn't want to throw as many cards because you're kind of going to waste them because you're going to level up pretty quickly at that point. So it's a good one to upgrade because it's level 4 out of 30.
Right. So one of the things we want to do is we want to know what kind of bonus level we got. So we had bonus level 1, so we're going to choose some cards here to throw at No Girl that we're going to use to upgrade her. So as you can see, I'm just kind of selecting some of these cards. Probably should have evolved that one, but it's not the end of the world. Go down here. Oops. Don't want to use this one.
So what he did there was he accidentally long touched one of the cards. That happens a lot in this game. And another thing that you'll notice, Lupus is kind of a baller, and he has a lot of the Emerald and Ruby and all these other cards that basically upgrade your other cards. So he has a lot of those. He hasn't used them as much as I have. In particular, I have used all of mine. I have none. So he has all of his, and he's being very
stingy.
Yeah, very stingy or very particular about how he uses them, and he's waiting for the right point in time to use them.
Right, so anyway, so let's go on. So I've chosen the 6 cards I want to use to evolve. You can see it pops up. It says a 33% chance to improve the bonus level. That's pretty good. There is a way to get 100%. There is a specific formula that you could use to make sure you get 100% on each one, but I'm kind of more of a frugal spender, and I prefer to just take a little bit of a chance. So we'll go ahead and transfuse and see what happens. I'm going to be taking all those cards, and they're going to be combined into No Girl, and we're going to find out how many levels she's going to increase, and not only that, but see if she gets a bonus level.
So this is the animation. There's a lot of animations in this game where we actually skip them, but in this particular case we're going to let this animation roll through. Basically this is what happens on screen, and you can see it's going through level 10, level 11, level 12, level 13, level 14. So it's actually showing you in an animated style what's happening. You can also skip that and it will give you the recap of basically you've gone from this level to that level, you've gone from this bonus level to that bonus level.
So as you can see, we unfortunately did not get a bonus level, so it's still bonus level 1.
That's right.
But it is level 14 out of 30 now, so we are closer to being able to evolve it with another version of its same card, which is something you want to do when you get higher level cards. As you can see, this is an R card, so I would combine it with the same version of its card to make an R+.
And R just means rare, and that's kind of like the next step up from uncommon. So you go common, uncommon, rare, and then there's different variations of rare.
So there's a lot of questions as to basically what's the value of upgrading a card before you evolve it with another card. And I actually ran a little test earlier, which I'll be able to show you. So I evolved, unfortunately I don't have the lower level card, but this is the card that I evolved it into. So this is Butterfly, and she's a rare now. As you can see, she's got 2 of her bulbs full, which means she will no longer be able to be evolved further. But I took the uncommon version of this card and I leveled it to max twice. I got 2 versions of the card and I leveled it to the fullest level I could get. And basically I'll show you a better way. So when I evolved her to the full, basically took 2 versions of the uncommon card and leveled it to level 20 and then evolved it, I got this card, which is this level 1, as you can see, but its attack is 1551 and its defense is 1477, and I did manage to get its bonus level to 2. So I ran a test and I took 2 versions of that same uncommon version of Butterfly and I evolved her into this version, but as you can see, well, as you can see, when I go to her stats, she's only got 1346 attack and 1259 defense.
Okay, so to sum that up, basically you took the same card and you had 4 of that card, and it takes 2 to evolve into the next level, which you guys can see over here. They have the 2 little tiny dots right there, which are really hard to see. Sorry about that. So you evolve the 2 versions that didn't have any experience whatsoever. They're just brand new cards, and then you evolve the 2 versions that you had leveled up all the way to their max level,
which was 20, yeah, level 20.
And what was the difference in the attack and defense level between the max level ones that you combined and evolved or the low level ones that you evolved?
It was about 200 stat points, because if you remember, the other one was 1557 or so, and this is 1346, so there's about a 200 point difference, or about a 20% difference between the 2 of them.
And then to cover why that's important, basically you start at level 1 once you evolve them, and after you evolve them, you're able to grow to whatever they can grow to. So if you're at a higher attack when you start, you can grow to a higher attack at the end, right?
Right, that's exactly right. So the idea is, if you're going to use a card a lot, you really want to try to get all of its max versions leveled to the highest point that you can before you evolve it, to ensure that the card is the strongest it can be when it reaches the next level.
That's really interesting.
So that's important for making your ultimate battle teams, and that's important for just making sure, because you really hate to go through the point and then realize that the card that you're using is not nearly as good as it could be, and yet it's your best card that you have. So it's really, if you're going to use, like, you really want to do this with your best cards, like your Professor cards or your hyper rare cards or any of those other things. You really want to make sure that you're being careful when you use them. So I did the same thing with this card. I took a lot of versions of it and made sure it was fully evolved before I changed it. So as you can see, I'm actually waiting. This one's max level, bonus level 6, and I'm ready to send Headmistress Kitty Pryde into the next version, but I'm waiting for another 2-bulbed version, max leveled Kitty Pryde, to make sure that it's the strongest it could possibly be.
And when you say the bulbs, just to be specific, that's referring to these
two little dots
bulbs
in the corner.
Yeah, that's right. The dots above my fingers right
So
there.
I could evolve it with a 1-bulb version, and it would go to the next level, but it's better to wait for another 2-bulb version because it's going to be even stronger than the one bulb, even if I max level it.
So that's really important. Basically, it does matter how high level your cards are when you evolve them. That's pretty much what you want to take out of this.
Yeah.
It's really important to make sure that you max out your cards in terms of level and max them out in terms of the bulbs, for lack of a better term, the level as well as the bulbs, to make sure that they're the highest level that they could possibly be, and then combine them.
Right. So to be clear, when you have an R version, it's got 3 bulbs, and you could evolve it with the 2-bulb version. With another 2-bulb version, you'll get the next level, and it will be even stronger. So basically, that's what you want to do.
That's
so you want to
fantastic.
try to create the strongest cards you can, make the best ultimate party to compete in the XVX battles, and bring home a lot of fame and lots of prizes for your X team. So that's what you got to do. Hopefully you guys understood what we're talking about. And it's your boy Lupus, taking over Jonno's Clash of Clans. We'll see you next time.
Peace, you guys. What's up, you guys? It's your boy Jonno here. We're getting too far into the specifics.
Okay.
All right, let's back out and
Let's start over.
yeah, let's not completely over. What's up, you guys? It's Jonno here. I'm playing a new game, and I'm gonna do a little video introduction for you. I'm here with my friend Peter.
What's up? Call me Lupus.
Yeah, call him Lupus. And we're gonna go ahead and show you guys this game. And I'm not even gonna say what I was gonna say. Okay, so I'm just gonna let it load. We don't have to. Should we talk while it loads?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
You
Let's
got
start
it.
over. What's up, you guys? It's Jonno here. I'm playing this new game with my friend Lupus.
Hey guys, what's up?
And we're just fucking rocking it. Oh god, I can't say